I offer my prayerful salutations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, distinguished doctors, all the delegates, very loving Sairam and very warm greetings to you on this wonderful day. Right now, in Prashanti, we are having Navaratri celebrations, and the whole Prashanti ashram is filled with Vedic chants and the vibrations. And when they said the World Heart Federation is coming here on September 29th is the World Heart Day, when I checked with them, I said this is somewhat clashing with our regular Dasara program. Then Dr. Krishna Rao, Dr. Geeta prevailed upon me and said, this is a great opportunity for all of us that World Heart Federation has agreed to conduct that in celebrate this World Heart Day in India, and especially they have given us this opportunity to do this in Prashanti Nilayam. So we appreciate and we are grateful to World Heart Federation, especially Dr. Narula who led this, and Krishna Rao, Dr. Krishna Rao was in touch with them, Dr. Geeta. Wonderful conference you have put together, and this is definitely a prestigious thing for all Sai institutions also, that such a honor is conferred on us, and thank you very much for all this, your hard work, especially Dr. Krishna Rao and his family have been here last 10 days, 10, 15 days, they are doing all the work. Of course, Dr. Akshay joined with them, and they planned quite a bit and guided heavily by Padma Shri Dr. Mohan. And let us put our hands together for this wonderful team. Somehow they feel compelled to put managing trustee on every conference on the stage, and it's like putting me under a bus actually. Putting in every conference, whether it is a orthopedic conference or it's a cardiac conference or some science conference, they say you come and say something. Actually, they say don't miss the beat, but here every time they are making sure I miss the beat here. But anyhow, I need to do this duty, and it's such a wonderful thing. We run hospitals, but we don't treat patients in the sitting here, but we have hospitals here. Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba started this medical mission way back. The first hospital he started in this remote village then was in 1956. I'm always recollect in medical, whenever medical conference calls, I have this a beautiful episode of All India Institute of Medical Sciences director coming here for an inauguration of one of our blocks in General Hospital. So he asked me in the car, he said, when was General Hospital inaugurated? I said, it was inaugurated in 1956. He said, oh, wonderful. And he was very excited, and he was, I could see something clicked to him, and I asked him, what is that making you so joyful? He said, anyhow, you are coming to inauguration address. When I speak, you can listen to that. I said, okay, I waited for that, and when he said, in 1956, Mr. Rathnakar said, Swami Baba had started this general hospital in this remote place. But in the same year, in Delhi, All India Institute of Medical Science also was inaugurated. And he was saying that a premium institution of this country was inaugurated in a Delhi, while Swami felt that medical care has to be given in rural areas, so he had started in a small village called Puttaparthi, and this is It's getting on. Can we is it okay? So he said Baba had focused on the rural areas. That is the way this he had given the direction to the entire country, how the medical fraternity should take this forward. It's not only concentrated on cities, but 70% of the Indian population lives in rural areas, so you needed rural health care. So he started this way back in 1956. And I think it's nearly 70 years of a selfless service and completely free. I don't think anybody would ever come across something similar to this. It's such a wonderful thing. And even today, the hospital Sai Mission has grown. Sai Mission, of course, a small general hospital is now 125-bedded hospital serving the local community. Dr. Narasimhan is here. There's the only hospital in this entire area. It was there. Now we have super specialty hospital in the Puttaparthi area. These are two hospitals largely in Sathya district. If you have to be you have any cardiac problem, you have any other issues, people just automatically they come here. So Baba had foreseen this and he had created this beautiful edifice or these beautiful temples of healing. That's how he said these are all temples of healing, and that feeling with which the compassion, the kindness, the empathy that we treat people, that is what Baba taught everybody. And that brought people like all of you, the great experts and the people who are very achieved in their lives about this, in this profession. All of them came together either to work here or to be... Today also we have very eminent people in the medical field here. So this has enabled people to come here and discuss things and take... Definitely, either both sides take something out of these conferences. People come here, get inspired and say, okay, there is a way we can still serve people. And there is our people also will learn there are different ways of creating better treatment for the patient. So both ways it helps. And mostly now cardiac, yesterday they were taking me around and to every kiosk, Dr. Mohan took diabetes checkup, then they took me for cardiac checkup, and sir, only thing is different missions are saying different things. So my weight was some 4 kgs difference in different missions. I do not know why. I was very happy to see lower weight yesterday. So within couple of hours, I was reduced by 4 kgs. Only cardiac people can do this, I do not know. So this is what yesterday happened. More so yesterday, I need to tell about our own kids what they have done, and some of your doctors have done fantastic job by guiding them. If you go into the exhibition where we have a beautiful cardiac exhibition, all our kids, most of them are school students and university, first UG, second UG students. What a fantastic work they have done, and I must say all the cardiologists have helped. It's fantastic work. In fact, I was more impressed with the school children, the way they were talking about, and some of those jargon, what you use in your theaters, they were very eloquently talking, the children, whether they understand or not, but still it's such a nice to see them, and especially the Ishwarama school kids were doing. You all should know the Ishwarama school kids, when they come and do it, it's a moment of pride for all of us, because the Ishwarama school students, the kids come from very, very normal backgrounds. Their parents will be, somebody will be auto rickshaw driver, somebody will be a vegetable vendor, somebody will be a flour vendor, somebody will be milk vendor. They're from construction workers, or this kind of backgrounds they come, and when they come into the Sai institution, they transform themselves so much. Yesterday, if you see, I request some of you to go that side and see these boys, how beautifully, eloquently they were talking. And it makes us very happy that this World Heart Day has enabled all this. Yesterday, it was so wonderful to see them doing and explaining with so much of passion, so much of passion. In fact, some of the doctors were saying it is very important that the medical students also should come, and I don't think some of them, very senior people, commented even medical students won't do this kind of work. I think we should put our hands together for those wonderful kids. And most of it is about preventive cardiology. Prevention is better than cure. A stitch in time saves 9. So always, it is always, prevention is better. So we have an outreach program called Mobile Hospital. We have a mobile hospital in almost like a full-fledged hospital on wheels. It regularly goes into the local community on an appointed date, and there are 350 doctors who are registered on a roster. They go there. They spend their first half of the month, they go there. All of them are voluntary. They all come from different places like Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Bangalore, or Chennai, wherever they can come in. But there are around 350 doctors. Every year, every month they come for, in a roster they come, they spend some time. They think that is a service to God. So they're part of their bit to the society. They go to the rural areas, into the deep interiors. Almost we cover 400 villages, I think, 400 villages. So most of it is like a preventive medicine, where they've been taught about hygiene, they've been taught what to do. Every bit of it, exercises, eating habits. The most of it, the Akshay was quoting Swami in the introductory remarks about hurry, worry, curry. Swami used to always emphasize on that, don't be in hurry. Hurry makes many things go wrong. So don't be in hurry, as Baba used to say. Of course, worry, everything we get worried, and that's how the stress levels goes up. And curry is what we eat. And of course, it's very easy to tell, don't take this, take that. But it's like cardiac conferences on bad effects of alcohol. But after the conference, you have a cocktail dinner. So this is how it happens. It's like, it's easy to tell, but how much we work, I do not know. But it's very important for each individual, even for cardiac surgeons also. Just because you're a cardiac surgeon doesn't mean your heart will not have any issues. Because recently I was here, I was reading somewhere in one of the articles in newspapers saying one of the young cardiac surgeons in theater, he collapsed and he passed away. He was 39, 40 years old cardiac surgeon. He was in the theater, he was doing it, and so something can go wrong. In fact, last week we had orthopedic conference. Unfortunately, we had one of the orthopedic surgeons who was here. He had some development of infection, and we could take him very quickly to the hospital, but unfortunately we lost him. So we see this day in and out, and doctors you are dealing with it more often. We see it once in a way with what happens, and it makes so much impression on us. But you see day in and day out, and I think it's very important that prevention is something need to be done. We have our, like I said, mobile hospital. This is a preventive care kind of a thing. Even in all hospitals, all our hospitals, we do. Even in Whitefield, they have some preventive. Even they do breast cancer, mammography, all that they're doing, trying to do whatever bit. All our institutions is very important for prevention, because generally human brain is sort of designed, or it is accustomed to prevention. If you see a ditch, it won't go. It won't fall and break something, and then it says, okay, avoid this. So it prevents any harm to yourself. So, but only one place we are bypassing this brain, where it comes to our food habits and drinking habits and whatever those things. So, and also the gadgets have understood. Yesterday when I was in exhibition, the gadgets are adding also a lot of phone time, a lot of things which, very violent things are being forwarded to people. They peacefully want to sleep. Somebody, some murder is caught on CCTV, they forward this. And do you need to see a murder live? I do not know. I don't think anyone sane should be seeing. Only police can see and investigate. Why should we all get into that? At 10:30 when we are going to sleep, you will get a forward, some very gory scene. Now how will you sleep after that? Whether you like it or not, it will affect you. So the best part of it, best thing is we need to, it's a overall health which we need to take care. And Sai Hospital, Sai medical institutions are very much committed for giving this medical care to the downtrodden, the needy and the poor people. That is what Bhagavan has started this mission all about. In fact, when he started 1990, when he declared that he wants to do in a hospital, a lot of people were skeptical about it. And but it happened. Within 1 year, we had, Baba had declared in the previous birthday, 1990, November 23rd, he had said, I'm going to have a super specialty hospital in Puttaparthi, and we are going to start a cardiac surgeries here. Everybody was not sure what is it going to really see the fruition, but to his word, 1991, exactly 1 year, less than 1 day before his fixed time, we had 4 cardiac surgeries done here in our super specialty hospital, and Dr. Venugopal was doing. He himself was here in the theatre. So we have seen these are all medical miracles which Baba has performed, and it is for the sake of people who cannot afford, who cannot even think of going to any corporate hospital today. And I'm glad, I must tell you, we have one new surgeon in our cardiothoracic surgery department. Dr. Anil Mulpur introduced me recently. He said he's a very, very wonderful surgeon and he will do a very good job, perfect job. I said, what is his emoluments? He said, there's no, he's coming honorary. I said, what are you talking? How is it possible? He said, no, sir, we are going to start a robotic surgery in our cardiothoracic department. So, before we give by Vijayadashmi, he has promised that we are going to start robotic surgeries in Sathya Sai hospital here. And he also mentioned to me that it happens to be the first free robotic surgery department in the entire world. That is what he said. So, I'm so glad. And urology department also will be using these theatres. I'm so glad that even after 2011, many people used to come and tell me, Mr. Rathnakar, you can't run these hospitals free, it is exorbitant, we can't do all this. You may start charging from cost to cost basis. I said, see, it is started by Bhagavan, and it comes to that we will reduce our departments, but we will not charge anybody, was our stand, we took it. But it is only growing from strength to strength, and in fact our numbers have grown, our output is grown and increased, and all the departments are doing fantastic work, and I'm so glad that such conferences bring people, and I request the organizers to conduct a tour for some of the people who have come from outside to our hospitals. I think Dr. Mohan sir, you just organize it. Okay, please take them around, see, just so that we also need the support of everybody. It's a free hospital, it's not that easy that we get doctors here. And we are always appreciative and grateful to all the doctors who are working, because they have the opportunity cost. The way if they go out, they have opportunity to make a lot of money, and they can be very gainfully employed. But there is a cost, there is a sacrifice they make here when they decide to come here. So we should put our hands together for all of them. And Dr. Nilayam is here, Rita is here, all of them, whoever, it's not just taking 1 or 2 names, but all of them, they do so much good work. And I'm glad this conference is happening here, and it's befitting for World Heart Federation also to have some place like this where all cardiac surgery is done completely free. So there's billing counters are not in our hospitals. That's what I think our people will tell you. There's no billing counter, so there's no pressure on anybody to raise money or mortgage your bangles and gold or ornaments to pay the bills. There's no need for going to stretch yourself and go to somebody to raise loans. Here, that's why the recovery is very fast, because there's no pressure on the families or on the patient especially. So the recovery happens very quick. And I think the best way to avoid any cardiac incidences is follow Sai path. I think that is the best prevention, because if you come into Prashanti, you please all the patients will anyhow, we tell them, but even all the cardiologists, whether you come for, you want to do some surgeries in our, that could be only one excuse, but I request all of you to come once in a way, spend a day or two here, it's like treat this as your home, because you also have families, you just pause a while, sometimes you also need to pause a while, because you are in that completely drowned into your profession. So take a pause, come here, you're also normal human beings, you also have pains, you also have emotions, you also have feelings, you also have family issues. So you must be under stress. Take time off, come here, spend a day or two. This will be absolutely soothing balm here for everybody. Sathya Sai has created this oasis. It's called, it's a abode of peace for everybody to come and just relax. It soothes you here, automatically it happens. So, and Sai path is the best path. In fact, here people live, generally, whoever is serving our institutions, they're all plus 90s. They live up to 90s, 95, some of them always hit centuries. Because there's no, mind is very free, mind is, relaxed. Though they have physical, there are people with cancer detected for 30 years, 35 years, but they lived on and full life they live here. Because disease don't progress here after coming here for some miraculous reason, because the mind is relaxed. The mind creates more complications. So, you're all here, and I wish you all the very best for this session. And next 2 days, I think tomorrow, Dr. Narula is expected today afternoon. We have wonderful sessions ahead. And I wish all of you very best. And once again, thank you for coming and giving us the honor of hosting by World Heart Federation. Thank you very much. Sai Ram.